Hey guys, I'm here. Today we are starting Scott Pilgrim Takes Off with episode 1. I've been waiting and counting down for this series to come out. I'm a huge fan of the graphic novel. I'm a huge fan of the live action film that came out, and they got the entire cast coming back from that to voice the characters here in this anime adaptation that I have been asking and begging for years. Now, I will say, I've seen the movie way more times than I have actually read the books from beginning to end. I tried to find time to do a refresher and reread the graphic novel, but I just ran out of time, so whatever. It'll probably make for a better reaction anyway if I don't remember exactly how certain things unfold. Now, the movie I've got pretty much seared into my brain, but as far as the graphic novel goes, I've read it like once or twice all the way through from beginning to the end, but it was a long time ago. So let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you got my Emerald channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes to be reacting the entire episode. Over there, you also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while since you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I'd really appreciate it if you enjoyed this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does go a long way with helping these videos out. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 1, Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. Here we go. I've been waiting for this for years. Dude, and we get an anime style opening? Yes! Dude. Aww. I didn't know Edgar Wright was a producer on this as well. That's cool. I know Bryan Lee O'Malley is heavily involved. Dude, I'm still blown away that they got all these people back for the voices. God, I love his art style too, man. Dude, I cannot understate how excited I am right now. I'm like shaking a little bit. Dude, let's go.
I'm so alone.
Press start. Episode 1. Dude, this is beautiful.
The girl of my dreams?
It's time to wake up, dude.
I had a dream about that girl again.
Dude, the Triforce.
You getting your own place.
Isn't this my place?
I let you crash here one time and you never left. Could you at least get your own stuff?
I have stuff.
Dude. Oh, the music.
Toronto, Canada. Not too long ago.
Dude, I'm so giddy. New music. Hell yeah, man.
You might be the best band of all time. We're not.
Why aren't you bringing your new girlfriend to Julie's party?
She's not really my girlfriend.
And what is she?
She's sort of my girlfriend.
Scott, your life is so interesting.
Thanks, Kim. Oh, that was sarcasm.
Oh, we skipped quite a bit, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, we did. She might be real.
You know Sonic the Hedgehog? You probably know this, but in the early 90s, there were 2 different Sonic cartoons airing at the same time.
Yes, there
One was
were.
dark and dramatic. The other was a hilarious comedy about chili dogs.
Yes,
and
there
the
was.
same guy played Sonic in both shows. Isn't that wild? The same guy playing 2 different versions of the same guy? Well, maybe you didn't watch cartoons, or Or you're not into chili dogs.
What a dork.
I mostly watched older stuff when I was a kid. You know, Columbo reruns.
Reruns. Cool. Got it. Are you real?
Did you just ask me if I was real?
No, I was talking to someone else. Bye.
Yeah, we skipped the whole Scott Pilgrim is dating a high schooler. Her Knives' whole introduction to the band and them grilling him about dating Knives.
Do you know this one girl with hair like this?
Ramona Flowers.
Ramona.
She's from New York City.
The Big Apple.
She moved here after a bad breakup.
She's single?
Got a job delivering DVDs for Netflix.
DVDs for Netflix.
I'm like her only friend in town.
She needs friends.
I forbid you from dating her, Scott Pilgrim.
Cool, thanks, Julie. Bye.
It's an X-Men jacket. Yes, yes.
What should I rent?
Something starring a hot guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need the name of a hot guy.
Fine. Lucas Lee. Are you waiting for the DVD? It's gonna take a bit.
How long could it take?
No. And he dies of starvation.
Sonic guy?
She
Yes.
remembered.
That's me.
Are you Wallace Wells?
Wallace is my cool gay roommate. He lets me use his credit card.
Oh, so like a sugar daddy situation.
Sugar what?
Kinda.
Cool.
Are you the person in my dreams?
I thought we went over this already.
So you are. Isn't that weird?
It's not weird at all. There's just a really convenient subspace highway running through your head. It's like 3 miles in 15 seconds. I don't know what that is in kilometers.
Space subways. Totally. I get it. Anyway, wanna go out sometime?
I love that they just kind of roll past that revelation.
What's with the X, anyway?
Obviously, one of us went to Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters, and one of us did not.
Is that a Sonic thing?
Aww.
Is it Sonic? No.
Oh my
It
god.
isn't.
He died. He died inside just then.
I should have checked the weather. Guess you need that parka now.
It's just a little bit of snow. Did it snow where you came from?
I grew up in the mountains, man.
Did you do a lot of skiing?
No, not really.
Oh. Oh. Cool. Oh.
Me, Matthew Patel. The game has begun.
Ooh. Gah. That was chilling. I like that.
This really picked up.
Ramona! I can't see you!
Relax. Take my hand. There should be a door around here.
Subspace highway entered.
So that star door was one of your space subways?
Basically, yeah. I'll make us some tea.
Sleepy time.
You look like you're dying. Let me get you a blanket. Dude, I'm changing.
Ah, sorry. I'm just cold and innocent. There you go. Now I can't see anything. That's better.
Fucking goober, man.
Does this help?
Oh.
I'm cold too.
Were you just gonna bring the blanket from your bed?
I guess.
Maybe we could both get under it while it's on the bed, since we're both cold.
Smooth.
I'm not sure if I'm ready.
I changed my mind.
From what? To what?
I don't want to have sex with you, Pilgrim. Not right now. I'm not going to send you home in a snowstorm or anything. You can sleep in my bed. And I reserve the right to change my mind about the sex later.
It was really sweet how that happened. I like that. The music was lovely.
You sent for me.
Yo.
I did.
The anti-Triforce.
Things have taken a turn. It seems our dear Ramona has a new suitor. It's really happening? Who is he?
My interns compiled extensive research on the subject. Scott Pilgrim, 23 years old, lives in Toronto, Canada, jobless, hopeless. He's in an indie band of subjective quality.
How long have they been dating?
They've been on one date, but he's currently sleeping in her bed.
That bastard!
Indeed. But this is where it gets interesting. Scott Pilgrim is dating a high schooler.
Oh, here it is. Oh, that's interesting. Reworking it like this.
Dating may be a strong word. Our intel says they've never kissed, but they did
Oh,
hold
wow.
hands once.
Does Ramona know?
That is nifty.
He hasn't told her yet.
Wow. And I thought we were evil. What's his fight experience?
He's been described as, quote, the best fighter in the province, unquote.
Ramona's new guy's gonna wish he was never born, because his brutal death is inevitable. Because of me. Because I'm gonna kill him. And then he'll be dead.
That's how that works,
Scott
dude.
Pilgrim enjoys the final few days of his precious little life.
XD, 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 XD. I like that. So they didn't quite change certain things, rather, well, I mean, they changed the order of things, all that. They didn't, like, take out things.
Oh, my band has a show tonight at the Rocket, 9 p.m.
You have a band?
Yeah, we're terrible. Please come.
Yeah, okay. 9 p.m., the Rocket. I'll be there.
No.
I bet you're wondering why I never came home last night.
I did wonder how I got so lucky.
Well, actually, I am the one who got lucky because I spent the night with the girl of, or from, my dreams.
You need to break up with your fake high school girlfriend.
Fine. You're right. I'll do it.
No, poor Knives.
I feel so excited I might actually pass out.
Boy, sure seems like nobody delivered crushing news to you today.
Crushing? Like a bad kind of crushing? Oh, you poor thing. You're better than him. Just know that, okay? Better than who?
No.
I have to go.
Huh?
Poof.
Crashing the boys flaked?
I heard they were changing it to
That
just
evil
Crash and
robot
losing
in the
the
back.
boys.
There's only one way to find out if we suck, and that's by playing. Now.
I got through this episode if it ends with the Patel
I'm
fight.
kind of seeing someone in the band.
That's crazy. I am too.
Who are you dating in the band?
We are sex, Bhabha!
Good job, Kim. Yep, here he comes.
Mr.
Yo, let's go. Yes!
Who are you exactly, and why are we fighting?
It is I, Matthew Patel, Ramona's first evil ex-boyfriend.
And you're here because...
Didn't you read my letter?
Kind of.
It said Ramona Flowers has 7 evil exes, all of whom you must defeat in order to date her. We're evil exes. We dated Ramona.
Evil.
It was a very detailed letter.
You knew about this?
I sort of thought it was a joke.
And you really dated this guy?
Yeah. In middle school, it was football season, and for some reason, all the little jocks wanted me. Matthew Patel was the only non-white, non-jock boy in school. We joined forces and took them all out. Nothing could beat Matthew's mystical powers combined with my brute strength. We only kissed once, and we were quits after something like a week and a half.
Mystical powers? Unfair.
Matthew Patel versus Scott Pilgrim. Round 1.
Oh, yo. Whoa. Dude. Hell yeah. What? Wait, hold on. What? Shadow Clone Jutsu?
I won?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on, what? I know, like I said, like, I don't remember anything. I don't, hold on, what? Oh, God, man. Now, I know I kicked this off saying that I might not remember a couple things, and that might be true, but I can tell you for certain that didn't happen. Scott bursting into change, losing right out of the beginning, that whole little KO with Ramona standing over his change. That's new. That's new. So, like, you know, where we had a couple of things kind of moved around and kind of shifted, like with Gideon and Patel kind of doing this intel, and that's when we get the deeper background. Like, in the background, you see, like, snippets animated of some of the scenes that were cut from earlier and what would have been, like, if this was a one-to-one adaptation, would have been at the beginning of this episode. That was all kind of shifted from there and put over here. You know, we definitely moved some things around and kind of repurposed some scenes. And there was a lot of stuff that was definitely trimmed out of this. You know, I would presume that this runs through the first 6 volumes in its own kind of way and restructures them. Otherwise, if you're doing everything like in a one-to-one, we would definitely need more than the 8 episodes at this runtime to kind of do that. And I'm not one of those people that would have been against a straight up 1-for-1. I just didn't go into this expecting that, because that's kind of not Bryan O'Malley's style. Like, even with the film, which at the time he was working on while still writing the final volume, when he was helping them kind of find that story. You know, so like working on the film helped him inform him on what to do with the actual ending itself. It's one of the few times you have a situation where the film influenced the source material. I don't know. It just like shows like a change of perspective when you kind of get these things. You get some feedback. You get to kind of play around with it and live with it in a different way. And he has always struck me as somebody who, if he was going to come back into something like this and revisit it, even if it is in another medium, he's going to inject a little bit of his kind of experiences in that, how he's changed over time, because this was a very personal, reflective kind of tale from what I remember when he was writing the original graphic novel. So like when we got this here, and again, I would not have been against a carbon copy of this. I honestly would have loved that just as much, to have seen all of it translated one-to-one. I'm not one of those people that get hung up on that. I don't think it needs to justify itself, because I think the transition in mediums is enough, because there's so much energy and oomph and just these different things that you can do with animation that you can't quite get away with in live action, or you can't do off the page for people who just struggle reading and stuff like that, to kind of see things alive and in motion. That enough is for me to get me excited and hyped up. Not knowing at all what could be around the corner also has that kind of thrill. I get both sides of the coin, you know, wanting something to kind of justify why are we coming back into this, kind of create your own voice. And just this initial episode, while a lot of the spirit is there, a lot of the style is there, not just in the art direction, but like in the kind of way that this world lives and breathes. Like, even like when you're reading it on the page, it has a very distinctive feel, texture, and all of that. And it's being translated so well here, from the colors, the way that everything pops, everything moves, everything has like a kind of tempo to it all. It's just so much fun. The animation is so clean, and I love the way they've brought to life his art style. Like, the way the characters are animated and drawn in this it's so kinetic and dynamic, while also being so stylized and simple. I absolutely loved it. On top of that, you've got the video game and nerd culture references creeping in, because that is also a very core aspect of this world, from like the way that the lettering's used to kind of describe all the characters, the way we kind of get these background information on everybody. The way the music has this kind of old NES arcade kind of beat to it. It's so kind of lo-fi and fun and upbeat in a lot of ways. It's so relaxing. It's also, while having this like relaxing, calm undertone, because this is at its core kind of this coming of age, self-realization tale and love story, as well as it is an action comic book thrill ride. You know, it still has a lot of those beats, and I love this episode really because like the opening bits until we start getting introduced to the X's and stuff like that, you know, it does have this kind of calm build up that disarms you, and this very well does that. I love these soft, quiet moments with Scott, with Ramona, with him and the team and all of that. The band. The band. Like, I love seeing those little elements and that they didn't rush all of that. You know, there's definitely some things in this they trimmed out that definitely probably, like in the flow of everything, may have held things up, but it also, like, what I like in the book at least is like that there's a lot of time you spend living with Scott in these moments between a lot of the scenes that we like to focus in on. So I'm curious, man. I'm really excited to see what they do with this now, especially with that, because I don't know, man. I'm just excited. I love this world. I love these characters. I love the themes that these stories go into, and I'm excited to see what they do with it. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. Is this your first time jumping into the world of Scott Pilgrim, or have you come into this from either the film side of things or from the original graphic novel itself? If you have, I'd love to hear your perspectives on the episode as well. I hope you enjoy the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, Ryan, Kieran, York, Scott, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, Casey Wood, and Scythe. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.